Well, hello, Capricorn gang. This is for you if you have Capricorn in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, and you are dealing with someone from a romantic standpoint and want to see what the energies are like with that situation, okay? We'll get a snapshot of their energy, your energy, and a probable outcome. And yes, for those of you who might not know, I am on the road, so this is in a hotel room, okay? So at any rate, with that being said, I hope if you haven't already done so, you will subscribe to my channel and adjust your notification bell so that you get all notifications for whenever I upload future readings and other related content, okay? And also, y'all, the likes and comments mean the world, okay? And if you want to get into detail about either a romantic situation, job, money, career, that sort of thing, then certainly follow the directions in my description box below this video if you would like to book a personal reading, okay? Unfortunately, I can't respond to emails because I'm just inundated a lot of times. And so, but if you want a personal reading, you don't really have to do that if you just follow the directions in my description box, okay? So with that being said, Cappy Gang, let's get started on your reading. Their energy, your energy, and a probable outcome. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Well, a lot of folks are overburdened about this thing. Make no mistake about that. Woo! Ooh, okay. All right, Capricorn, it is what it is. Let's talk. All right, there is emotion on both sides. You know, your person really feels like they're fighting a losing battle on this thing. Can I just call it like it is? They're very overburdened, okay? And they're really questioning. And my daughter is talking to me in her sleep. So if you hear her, you know, she's currently sneezing and she's saying to everything that I'm saying right now. So anyway, it is what it is. But with that being said, your person feels like they're they are very overburdened about this thing. They feel like it is too much sugar for a dime, as my mother used to say. Too much, not enough reason to carry on, because it's kind of good money after bad. In other words, it's just fighting a losing battle in your person's mind, okay? You are really overburdened about this thing, okay? This is all about fear of abandonment, okay? Can speak to worrying about being lonely, you know, many times overthinking and overburdened and, you know, just really, really concerned and worried about the whole situation, okay? You're very, very nervous and cautious about trying to speak your truth about something and move forward because, you know, I think you're worried that you're going to lose this person altogether because, you know, I think many of you, and I know this is Ace of Wands, but I mean, I think many of you are really fearful of being your authentic self and speaking your truth and that sort of thing and taking action according to your own authenticity and intuition, okay? I think you're really so overly focused on losing your person. I mean, that's what I'm getting all day long, okay? As a result, you know, you are out of balance. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here, okay? And maybe this issue involves finances. Maybe your person is overly focused on work or vice versa, okay? That card can certainly speak to that, okay? But at any rate, and maybe you guys have had some financial abundance in the past, okay? It could mean a number of different things. But when it comes out like that, for the most part, most of you, somebody's out of balance and got their priorities out of whack. And that's what that has to do with, okay? Your person has a lot of emotion for you here with this Ace of Cups here. But you know what? At the end of the day, your person feels like this thing is a house of cards. This is unstable energy, okay, as it comes to this thing. The Emperor reversed can mean so many different things, but here, instability all day long. I get that, okay? Now, certainly can have the other attributes associated when this card comes up in reverse. I mean, you may be dealing with immaturity and, you know, I hate this word because it's so overused, but narcissistic behavior. Okay, I'm not saying anyone is a full-blown narcissist. That is very rare. Narcissistic behavior is on a spectrum. I guarantee you, if you're breathing, you have had, at one point in your life, you have acted in a narcissistic way. Does that mean you're a narcissist? No. It just means that at times we can all be selfish. Okay, that's what that means. So, very well could be somebody who is a little bit egotistical or all of those things, or controlling or what have you. But at the end of the day, for the most of you, we're talking instability all day long. In your person's mind, you both feel like this thing is a house of cards right here. Okay, and your person feels like they're fighting a losing battle. I don't know really what happened with this thing, okay, but or maybe your person feels like you feel like you're fighting a losing. Maybe your person realizes this right here, that you're really worried about abandoning them, and that you feel like anything you say and do is a wrong thing. Okay, now that can be the case for a lot of you. Okay, and I'm trying to make this general because obviously we're reading for more than one Capricorn. We're not getting into specifics like we would in a detailed reading, okay, when you would book with me. But okay, let's talk about this thing. All right, and this is going to be heavy on the advice, and if you've watched me for any length of time, you know whenever I say that, what that means, okay? And I want to say this right here at the jump, okay, or not at the jump. Midstream, I want to stop and say something. Tarot is never set in stone. It is telling you where you are headed so that you can make any adjustments energetically that you can to at least do what you can to fix your part of a situation, okay? Now, in a relationship, clearly it takes both people working on things to change anything or what have you. But if you're headed in a good direction and you like where you're headed, okay, then great, okay? And it's just a reminder to stay at it and not get complacent with what you're doing, okay? If you don't like where you're headed, and I think most of you are going to be there with what I'm about to say, you can energetically disrupt that energy. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to go through the cards right now, and then I'm going to tell you things that, are options that are on the table of how you may at least be able to fix things to a degree, okay? To a degree, you can fix things alone, but relationship-wise, it's going to take the both of you, and we'll get into that in detail. But all day long, emotionally closed off, endings all day long. And I get immaturity again and instability with this King of Cups, okay? But at the end of the day, we've got endings all day long. You've got the Death card in the upright, which speaks to endings most of the time, and you got the Hierophant in reverse. You may be married to this person, and this may end in divorce, okay? Many of you, okay? But I'm seeing endings, 2 of the 3, really all 3 cards speak to endings. And probably because of immaturity, controlling, emotionally, cold, okay, can be, and just emotionally closed off, can be egotistical and stuff, okay, and can even be in victim mode here, where not taking responsibility, somebody's not taking responsibility for what they're doing with this King of Cups coming up in the reverse. Let's talk about this thing. Can you fix things? Okay, definitely on your side. You have ultimate control over your own situation, okay? Do you have complete control over the direction of this relationship? Not really, no. But because here's where you are right here vibrationally, okay? This is the thing. If one person works on themselves, goes inside, starts doing energy work, meditation, shadow work, all of which I have playlists about on my channel, I talk about that a lot. But if one person starts doing the work and raises their vibration from where you are right now to up here, energetically you will repel, and this will happen. You'll be happier if you do that, okay, in the long run, okay? It takes time. But now, if both people come to the table and say, you know what, we don't want this thing to end. What can we do, okay? What can we do to turn this thing into something that is not a losing battle, that is a win, And you start to work on yourself and you raise your vibration, then okay, this, can turn this way. You have the ability to do that. That's the whole point of tarot. Nothing is ever set in stone, okay? So with that being said, if your person is not really, feeling like they did anything wrong and they truly are in victim mode and they feel like this is all you, well, you may have a heart-to-heart with them and they may or may not come around. Now, time will tell you, even if they agree to, talk the talk, whether or not they're actually going to walk the walk, right? So with that being said, if you start to work on yourself, or you guys both start to work on things together, okay, and this has to be done in solitude, and I'm not saying separate, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying you go in, your little private area, you know, bedroom, close the door, be by yourself and do the energy work, okay? Then certainly, you know, that can be done, okay? But at any rate, it takes more than 2 days, okay? Example right here. I love this example. Okay, let's just say that I start going to the gym today. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, try to tone up and get some, you know, muscular mass or what have you, okay? So I go today, and man, I kill it. I'm working really hard, and I'm just, you know, pumping iron and all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, I go, you know, well, I'm pretty sore tomorrow morning, okay? But I get up and I go on anyway, because, you know, I'm gonna give this thing a little time, you know, and you know, so I go and I work through, and I'm sore because of, you know, the day before being my first day to ever work out. It hurts. It's painful when you first start making changes, right? And so I work out the second day and I really kill it. Well, I wake up on day 3 and my body's just, you know, really aching and very sore. And I go to the mirror, day 3, right? And I look at my body and it looks the same. And I'm also in a lot of pain, right? I'm hurting. Okay, this don't work. I'm not doing it. This didn't work. 2 days? Really? Okay, it takes a long time to make changes and see results, okay? And all of the changes that have to be made in doing energy work take a long time and are done over a period of time. You're not going to make all of the changes that you need to make in your life in one day. I, you know, have been on this path for 3 years and I am still making changes. And that is the point. I will be till I quit breathing, okay? So with that being, but can I tell you that it is the path to peace? Without a doubt, okay? I'm 56, almost 57 years old, and I lived most of my life without peace. I thought it was a myth, okay? I thought there was something wrong with me because, you know, I didn't have enough faith or wasn't praying right. No, that's not true. That's horse crap, okay? I'll call it like it is. So with that being said, Capricorn gang, I'm going to pull you some Moonology real quick and see what the Moonology, the Oracle cards have to say to my Cappy gang. Luck is on your side. I love this. Sagittarian energy. You may be dealing with a Sag, okay? A time to give rather than take. Sometimes that means you need to give to yourself too. Okay, Virgo energy. Communication is key. I talked about that heart to heart, and this is Gemini energy. In your reading, you pulled in the minor arcana just about every zodiac sign, but the majors that you pulled was Scorpio energy and Aries energy. For what it's worth, zodiac signs, not important. That's why I often don't even give them. It's the messages behind the cards. But at any rate, if you haven't done so, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Like and comment on this video. It means the world and also helps me on YouTube. So with that being said, Cappy gang, many, many blessings, and I will see you again soon.